Well, you can if there's like complete dead silence.
Okay, Bryson, you ready?
Yeah.
Chance, you good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of what's our name? The Biased Cast?
Right there.
Oh, Biased Views. And, so this is our first attempt at a podcast, so don't hate on us, please. And today we have me and Matthew, part of CarKpop, and we have Chance the Rapper joining us.
ChanceMPOD.
ChanceMPOD. What does MPOD stand for, Chance?
It stands for Make Plays or Die, because I like sports.
Well, that's depressing. So basically, so
there's a long story behind it.
So as I just told you, this is our first podcast, and we're hoping this actually succeeds. So if you have any constructive criticism that is not extreme, don't be afraid to comment them down below. And by the way, don't forget to check out Chance the Rapper's channel. It'll be the link down in the description below.
So before we go any farther, Chance, do you want to introduce yourself for everyone who does not know you, if that's possible?
I'm a rapper.
I am not a rapper, actually. I am a K-pop reactor. My name is ChanceMPOD from the YouTube channel ChanceMPOD, and I make videos about K-pop. And I've been friends with CarKpop for like 6 months now. So
too long.
Yes, Bryson.
So this is part of the podcast where we interview our featuring component of the podcast. So Chance, how old are you?
I am 20.
Are you in college currently, or some sort of education?
I have 1 semester left of school, and over the summer I got a job at the local high school. So I stayed there throughout the first semester, and then next semester I'm going back to college to finish my degree.
What's your degree in?
I'm just getting a 2-year general eds associate's degree.
Hey,
that's where it's at.
So do you have any plans of what you want to do when you're older? It's okay if you don't, because I don't.
Hopefully go to a 4-year school, whichever one that wants to accept me, I guess. I don't know what I want to do yet. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do yet. I should probably figure that out soon. I'm getting old.
You should have something to do with K-pop. Be like,
just work for SM or something.
Oh, that's I don't know about that. I mean, I would if I had the chance, but they're probably like requiring like you need a master's in I don't even know.
Yeah.
So if your YouTube were to take off, like, as in where you could like fully depend on it financially, would you like how would you do that?
What do you mean? How would I do it? I would just do it.
No, like you know how reaction videos like 99% of the time you can't make money off them.
Get copyrighted, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know. I just set myself up for failure for this question.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I would if I were to get really big, that would open up a lot more opportunities for collaborations with other YouTubers.
Drake.
And also like open up sponsorship opportunities and travel opportunities and all that kind of noise. So there's definitely opportunities there if you get big enough, but it just takes work to get there.
Oh yeah, we know that firsthand. Okay, so Chance, we all know that you're a BTS fanboy, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're absolutely in love with them.
That is correct.
Yes, he is.
So
yes.
A month ago,
I'm back.
We did a little series kind of where I showed Bryson BTS Wings, and him being not really that big into K-pop, he tried to create a theory for BTS. And I've seen that you've been doing that with your non-K-pop fans as well.
I have.
So, you as the BTS fan, what would your theory be on all of this BTS?
Oh, Christ almighty, Matthew.
Big question.
Well, to put it very loosely, I think that Jin is probably, like, all the other members are either, like, alter egos of Jin or, like, I don't know. I think that they all are inside Jin, if that makes sense, and Jin is, like, one person, all these other people are parts of Jin, if that makes sense. Because, like, the flower petals, and there was, like, 6 of flower petals, and then he put them, like, on his heart, so, like, you know, And I don't know. That's basically all I'm gonna say because I don't want to sound any stupider than what that question is gonna make me sound anyway. No one knows for sure.
Well,
It's so nuts.
No one knows for sure. So you could literally have the most crazy theory and have the same amount of chance of being right. Then
honestly,
yeah.
I don't even remember what my theory was. All I remember is J-Hope was like, my theory was he was in like a styrofoam room and he was taking like pills or something to get high.
That was the video.
Wasn't he finger painting?
I mean, there was paint. I don't know if he was finger painting. I think he was just like going nuts and throwing paint.
Now, here's the real question. What made BTS your all-time favorite, no matter what, group?
Well, how do I put this without offending anybody?
Chance, this is our first episode.
I know. I just really, really like the way Big Hit does things as far as the freedom that the artists have. That's all I'm going to say on that.
So is it fair to say that not only are you a BTS fanboy, but you're a Big Hit fanboy?
Yes, that is fair to say.
What other groups does Big Hit even have?
They had a group called Glam, but then legal stuff got in the way.
All I know is BTS.
They have one other group. It's a duo. It's HOMME. I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, I don't know. Anyway, like their personalities, they're freaking goofballs. I love them. They have great vocalists and great rappers. Like my favorite type of music.
J-Hope, your favorite person of all time, J-Hope.
Yes, sir. My favorite type of music is like hard, badass, like rapping verses and then like a powerful chorus, and they have all the criteria to make that happen. And also like they're being under a really small company, they've kind of always been the underdog, and I always kind of root for the underdog. And I don't know,
I just say BTS is an underdog right now.
Yes, they definitely are compared to. I mean, BTS
has like the biggest fandom of all time right now.
I don't know if I would say that. Them and EXO are pretty. They're battling right now, but like just in K-pop, if you debut under a top 3 company, 95% of the time you're automatically going to be famous. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I love Blackpink, dude.
Yeah,
I love Blackpink. I love Twice. I'm not dissing any group. Bryson, we shut up.
I'm just throwing out examples of groups that debut under big companies.
Moving on to the next topic.
No, shut up. I'm gonna finish talking. Okay. Anyway,
Chance
so they I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just that's how it is, right? And then these groups under smaller companies aren't automatically famous. And BTS is. I mean, I would consider Big Hit probably one of the smallest companies as far as how many groups they have, because they only have one other goddamn group.
True.
So I don't know. Yes, they're the underdog, Bryson. You're a non-K-pop fan. You can't argue with me on that.
Oh, I know, but like a lot of my hate comes from the BTS ARMY fandom. How could you say that? How could you? Oh my God! You're a non-K-pop fan. You don't know anything, man. I've watched like over I've been in like over 300 videos. I'm pretty sure I know at least something about K-pop that I can use.
I think Bryson's just a little salty.
Every fandom has psychos, Bryson, but every fandom has...
I know that. Don't get me wrong, I know that.
Alright, next question.
Oh, wait, before we go, though.
Before we go, we just like... What?
Before we go on to Bryson's thing.
Where are we going?
Shut up. Chance, so you know the... have you seen the group Glam?
I've gotten it requested before. I never checked it out, no.
Have I seen the group Glam?
They, were the Big Hit group before... BTS. And I actually really liked them, and then they kind of they disappeared.
Does my breast
It was a girl group.
Does my breast stink? I feel like my
Bryson, will you shut up?
Gosh, I'm trying to have a constructive conversation. No, they were they were a four-girl girl group.
Four-girl girl group.
Big Hit before BTS debuted, and they kind of broke up because one of the girls blackmailed an actor and went to jail.
I remember that.
I told you.
I remember that.
She was really pretty too.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But yeah, you should definitely check them out because they were under Big Hit before they disbanded. So
yeah, I've gotten them requested before. I'll have to check them out.
They very strange sound. They mix everything up.
Who are we talking about? The group that disbanded?
Yeah, Glam. Anyways, okay, Bryson, you can do your question now.
All right.
I've been waiting for so long.
So, this part of the podcast is my question that has nothing to do with K-pop at all.
You could just ask the question.
I'm just saying that,
Just ask the question.
in case people are like,
I don't know the
it has
question.
nothing to do with K-pop. What are you going to do? Oh my god!
Bryson,
Alright,
ask
so
the
basically,
question.
so this question, Chance, this question also goes out to Matt. If a zombie apocalypse were to break out right now, what would your plan be?
Meet up with Chance in Oregon.
Oh god, okay.
If a zombie apocalypse were to break out right now, what would my plan be?
Yeah, like what's your plan? Like,
I would
wait, and have it be realistic. I don't want this like, oh, I'm gonna go get a tank or something. No, like have it be realistic.
Okay, well, I would, as soon as I heard it was going out, I would go up to my fridge and grab as much food as I had, and then I would grab my mini fridge out of the garage and take it downstairs
You're not
into
gonna grab
my
canned
basement.
goods? No canned goods?
Let him do his theory.
Will you let me finish, sir? I don't need to be... No, let me finish. I don't need to be down here for 9 years. Then I'll hide in my closet for the first few days till the initial zombie breakout. Because you know how like hectic it gets. There's people running and screaming and everything. And then like a couple days later, just everyone outside is a zombie, you know?
So what you're saying is you're going to come out of the closet.
Will you shut the hell up?
Bryson.
Anyway, so I would wait for like everyone to be zombies basically, so I'm not trapped in all the hectic shit that's going on. And then once I'm doing that, I would find a gun somewhere. Don't know where I'm going to get one, but then I would probably try to make my way to anywhere that's not here.
Making my way downtown.
And that's about it.
Oh,
and then try to survive.
Oh, Matt, what's yours?
What's mine?
You are Matt, right?
No.
Oh.
I would go to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Yes.
What are you going to do at Las Vegas?
I got this from a YouTuber, Jericho.
Oh, God.
He's a gamer YouTuber, but his strategy, which I really liked, so I'm going to do the same. He would go to Las Vegas and set up fort there because, one, if the zombie apocalypse ever ends, Las Vegas is the place with all the money that you can get all to yourself and be the richest person.
I would imagine, though, in a zombie apocalypse, money doesn't really have any value.
After the apocalypse ends.
I know, but after the... I just feel like it'd be more focused on, like, way back when in the trading system, like, I'll give you this chicken for this whatever you have, you know what I mean? It'd be more of, like, a trading factor, not, like, pay you. I don't know. That's what I'd imagine.
Then I'd go and get guns.
Where would you get guns from?
The gun shop. I don't know.
The pawn shop.
The pawn shop, there we go.
In Las Vegas. You can meet Chumpy.
I can meet, what's his face, Rick. Is it Rick? No, that's from...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's Rick.
Yeah.
Rick
Andrew Lincoln. Andrew Lincoln. That's the guy who plays Rick. Wait.
No, Rick from the Pawn Stars.
Oh.
In Las Vegas.
Oh.
The bald guy.
And then you can't meet Chumley, though, because he's in jail.
Did he really go to jail? I know he got in trouble.
Who went to jail?
Chumley.
Who's Chumley?
The guy with the long hair at Pawn Stars.
I have no idea.
We're not even talking about K-pop and you still don't know.
I don't watch Pawn Stars.
It's so good.
Something about selling drugs. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, he was caught in his house with a bunch of weed.
Marijuana.
Yeah, okay. Next question.
Oh, wait. So Bryce doesn't get to answer?
Oh, God. Basically, my plan is I wouldn't really focus on guns. I would focus on, like, more like melee weapons. Because in Walking Dead, when you shoot a gun, I don't know if it's true or not because the zombie...
Oh, yeah. It attracts more zombies.
I would focus mainly on, like... I have no idea where to get a crossbow, but if I were to get, like, some kind of projectile weapon, it'd be, like, a crossbow. I probably wouldn't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Or, like, throwing knives or something?
Yeah, just anything that's, like, more focused on, like, hand-to-hand, even though I'm not strong at all. But that would
Why don't you get, like, a bow and arrow? That's easy to get.
But then you gotta, like, you gotta worry about arrows. Like, oh, what if I shoot it, but I can't go back to the arrow?
Same thing with crossbows.
Yeah.
I know, but alright.
Just get new arrows.
Just go to the hometown Cabela's, pick up a crossbow, pick up some, like, camouflage stuff, and you're good. And actually, the Cabela's that is around here sells samurai swords, so you can get one of them, too.
Oh, we're gonna be like Michonne?
Yes.
Do you watch The Walking Dead, Chance?
No, sir.
You're both horrible.
I used to until I started working at my other job.
Good.
I know, but it just goes on forever.
I watched Breaking Bad.
Oh,
Breaking Bad was good. I saw that.
I watched like the first episode and could not get hooked.
Because you only watched the first episode.
I know.
Yeah, you'd have to watch the second.
Obviously.
But you didn't.
I know.
Okay, well, I want to bring it back to K-pop because I love K-pop.
Yes, we know.
But Bryson doesn't. Bryson, you're outvoted here. Chance and
I
I like K-pop. So, Chance, you know that we started this series. I know you said you've seen a couple episodes called Top 8.
Yes, I have seen those, yes.
We list our top 8 of whatever. So we recently did top 8 boy groups. And as I said before, you're a BTS fanboy. I know it would be number 1, but you don't have to do a top 8. Just what are some of the other groups that would be on that list? That you absolutely
Groups that would definitely be on that list. VIX, 100%. EXO, 100%. GOT7, 100%.
GOT7.
GOT7!
Yes. Let's see. What other groups do I like? 17.
There's
There
no
you
Big
go.
Bang?
Sir, this is my list.
It's his
Big
list.
Bang hasn't come out with nothing in 2 years.
Hey, man.
They're having a comeback this winter.
I know, I'm pumped. See, the thing with Big Bang is when I got into K-pop, they were already like K-pop legends.
Were they? Yeah.
Yes. So, and because of that, and then them not coming out with hardly anything since I've been a K-pop fan, it's hard for me to get into them because every time I watch them, I feel like I'm watching like a rock band from the 80s. Like, it's that kind of feeling, you know?
I understand.
Yes.
I have the
And I hope I respect them 100%. I understand that they're one of the biggest K-pop groups of all time, and I love what they did for the genre and everything. But until they come out with something new that I can watch where I feel like I'm watching something in the present and not watching something that everyone's already seen, then I feel like I will be able to get into them because I like their style and everything. Does that answer your question, Bryson?
Yeah, it does. It does.
All right.
Thanks, Ted.
But,
Okay.
So who else?
Who do we got? We got Vic, 17, GOT7, EXO.
That was weird. That was a question in a question.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Questionception.
Questionception. There goes the name of the podcast.
Trying to think of other...
Don't think too hard, Chance.
Well, there's so many groups that I've made videos on, and I feel like I've liked every single one of them.
NCT.
I like NCT's music.
Which
NCT?
Which NCT?
I like all 3 songs: NCT Dream, NCT U, and NCT 127. But the whole idea behind NCT, I don't know if I quite like that side of it, because it I don't know, it just seems... Like I said, I like the music, and I don't have anything against any of the members or anything, but just like the style of it, or the style of how they do things, it just feels like really fake to me, I guess.
You know, to be honest, I was really questioning it. Like a group from SM with I don't know how many members. Was it 40 or something? 30?
Yeah, something like that.
And it was like they split into subgroups. And I'm like, how can you like? I was like really questioning it. But since they've been doing it like the past 3 groups, I'm like, I kind of like it because it's like a huge company of members that they just like get different members together, and it's like a interchanging thing. I don't know. It's kind of turned me on to it.
Oh God.
I mean, God, I don't know. Like, Mark is my favorite one in NCT.
Marky Moo.
But for like the 2 concepts, or the 3 concepts between NCTU, NCT 127, and then especially NCT Dream, are so different that, like, I don't know, it just feels like... I know I'm gonna piss people off, man, because I love the music that they put out.
It's okay. People need to realize that we all have our own opinions.
It just feels like it's super fake to me, you know? Like, how do you go from being some, like, super badass in NCTU to talking about chewing gum in NCT Dream? Like, it just... I don't know, man. I don't like how manufactured it seems, but I loved all 3 songs. I don't have any problem with any of the members. It's just how SM is doing it. I don't think is very... I don't know. It takes away from the musical aspect of it because it feels like they're just trying to make money. God,
that's SM's goal.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble. My God.
It's okay.
But the cute and then the badass type of like how can you go from one to the other? Off the top of my head, I don't remember which group it is. I know a lot of girl groups go from sexy to cute and then back to sexy. But
I forgot to put deodorant on. Hold on.
I agree. I agree with that. Well, I'm trying to think. The only group that I can think of that maybe a little bit has done that is Girls' Generation. That's because they've been around for so long, and of course their early stuff was cutesy.
Isn't that SNSD?
Yes.
Yes.
Good job, got something right.
Good job.
Son Yoshide. Anyway.
Oh, I'm lost now.
That's what SNSD stands for.
Oh.
Yes. Anyway, like, and then they got kind of sexy with, like, You Think, and then they got kind of, like, not cutesy, but, like, conservative with Lionheart. So but I don't really know any groups that go from super cute to super hard to super cute again.
Twice.
No, Twice has not been sexy. You have underage members, dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You always forget about that because you're like, oh, I love her. Who is she? Bryson, she's 16. Oh. it's just every time we watch it, he always points out shows.
No, they look so much more like. Cut that out. Cut that.
Nope.
You lazy.
I am. But yeah, specifically the one that comes to mind the most for me is Girls' Day because when they debuted, before they had success, they did the cutesy, extremely cute girl group type, like.
And that's how most girl groups debut.
And then they went
because
to the.
young.
Then they went to the sexy expectation female president something.
Who is 16 and Twice?
Chewy.
That was
the girl with the beautiful eyes from TT.
Oh.
There you go. I'll watch her.
She's 16?
Yes.
When I was 16,
she might be 17.
When I was 16, I had like acne all over my face, and I was like an ugly.
She was 16 when they debuted, so she's 17 now.
I was an ugly little guy when I was 16.
But yeah, Girls' Day went to the sexy and then blew up, and then they went back to cute recently with their darling. So there are groups that do that. Mina. My UB.
Oh God.
I guess, but
I get what you're saying because NCT is just like they have different members doing.
Oh yeah,
different...
I forgot we were talking about NCT.
Yes,
because like I look at each subunit of NCT as completely different groups.
Yes.
But they have some of the same members. Like they seem like completely different groups because they have completely different concepts, like on 100% opposite sides of the spectrum. Mm-hmm. And like it just, I don't know, man. I don't know if like I said, I don't have a problem with any of the members. I don't have a problem with any of the music. I just don't know if I like how SM is doing everything.
I did hear that NCT's having a comeback with a group called NCTB.
That echo.
NCTB?
I don't know if that's still true or not, but...
Is Mark going to be in this one too? Goddamn, let the kid rest.
I don't know the members. I just saw somewhere like the expected comebacks for fall of 2016. There's a group on there, NCTB.
Is Taeyong going to be in that?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Because then you're going to be happy.
That's the only way I'm going to watch it.
Someone's biased.
Yeah, it's called this is called the biased views.
Yes, we got the BTS lover, we got the Taeyong G-Dragon lover, and then we got me. He loves everyone.
You're just the.
I'm biased.
I love everyone too.
No, you don't, Chance.
I love every K-pop member. It's just sometimes the companies piss me off.
Like
Oh wait, no. So Chance, you when you're talking about NCT, you said how, or I think SM in general, that's probably what it was. Mm-hmm. You said how SM, they kind of, I'm not going to be able to phrase exactly what you said, but I'm going to try my best. You said they kind of like restrain the artists from doing what they want to do, as in, what you exactly say about it?
I just said that it feels really like fake to me. I didn't say nothing about them restraining their artists.
Oh, well, yeah. So,
but I mean, that is kind of why, what's his face left in EXO?
Z-Tao?
Yeah, I think it was Tao left because he felt like EXO overworked them and didn't give them a fair quality of life.
Fair quality of life?
I don't know how to explain it. Everyone listening probably knows better than I do about EXO and why all those numbers left. But I just heard bad things about why Tao left EXO.
Honestly, I love Z-Tao's Black and White, A&AB or whatever it's called. That's like one of my...
Black and White.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
Have you heard that, Chance?
I think I did hear it, yeah.
Yeah, Bryson's obsessed with that song.
Now we're talking, baby! I don't Give up. Shh.
Okay, well, since I'm gonna wrap this up with one last thing.
We're gonna wrap this up.
I'm gonna wrap this up.
So, Chance, actually, let's go around everyone in this podcast. Chance, what is your favorite moment in K-pop of all time, ever since the time you've discovered it to us recording this podcast right now?
Well, I'm behind on everything a lot.
Oh, you're farther than me.
So my favorite moment, I probably didn't see it until way after it happened. Am I allowed to say something like that, or does that have to be something that I like there to experience?
It's of all time. It could be something that's like 20 years ago to right now. K-pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, 1995.
Excuse me, Dad. Oh, that's when I was born.
It's as old as you.
Yeah.
Are you old yet?
No. All right. Let
anyway.
talk.
Oh, Christ.
You can do it.
This is tough, man.
Oh, I know. Great ending question, isn't it?
Oh, you guys should have let me know beforehand, because I'm gonna be sitting here thinking for 10 minutes.
Well, since Bryson asked the question, I'm sure he's thought about it. Bryson, what's your favorite all-time moment while he's thinking?
Well, let me tell you, Matt. So, before Matt started showing me K-pop, I discovered this explains why I have an obsession with G-Dragon. So before Matt showed me K-pop as a whole, I want to say a year. That's like a good guesstimation. A year before CarKpop started, I discovered G-Dragon on YouTube by accident. He was on the recommended side list of music videos.
That's how every international fan discovers K-pop, is by accident.
But, my first video ever was Crooked from G-Dragon. So I clicked on it.
I do know that.
Huh?
I do know that song, yes.
Yeah, so it the thumbnail caught my attention. I was like, this is crooked, and oh, there goes my earbud. It was, I think it has some Korean writing. Anyway, so I watched that. I remember he had so many outfit changes, and it was just the whole color scheme of it, where they recorded it, and just his hair and fake tattoos, and just the fact that it was not English. I just kept watching it. I remember I watched that, Crayon, and I think it was Who You something like that.
Yeah.
Where he's like, baby, Anna, song chang ga gang kang hang.
Bryson cover G-Dragon.
But yeah.
That's your favorite moment?
Yeah, because that was I didn't know what it was. I didn't even know what language it was until you used to show me K-pop, and I remember somehow G-Dragon came up, and I was like, G-Dragon?
That's a cool name.
No, I think I recognized that. I looked it up and saw it Crooked. I was like, yeah, I saw this video way back when. But yeah, that was my favorite all-time moment because I didn't know what it was. And then I found out what it was, and I was like, that was the moment. I was over at my sister's house, I remember that. And she was just she was like, what are you watching? And I was like, I don't know.
And now you love it.
Yeah.
So, Chance, have you thought of one?
I thought of a couple.
Well, you gotta pick one.
Well, I gotta pick one for sentimental reasons and one for got me hype as hell reasons. Okay.
Oh God. Fire! Done. Fire!
Anyone else want Bryson to cover a K-pop song?
No.
I kind of wanted that.
No. It'll be depressing.
So, Chance, what is it?
Well, obviously, the sentimental one is my first time ever seeing K-pop. I'm sure you guys know Fine Brothers Entertainment.
Oh God.
I know.
Those reaction videos. Strike!
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I went through all that bullshit too. But I was watching their very first ever YouTubers react to K-pop because that was back in 2013 and I used to watch all the Fine Brothers videos before they turned into douches. Anyway.
Speak the truth.
And the first song was SHINee's Lucifer, I think.
Have I?
And I didn't really think, it didn't really catch my eye or anything. Oh shit! SHINee is another group that I would put in my top 8. Forgot about that. Anyway, but then the second song was I Got a Boy by Girls' Generation, and right away...
I got a boy in my chin.
Bryson, can you ever let me fucking talk?
No!
He does this to Hamza too, don't worry.
Anyway, so I just saw that and I was really intrigued and watched a bunch of Girls' Generation shit, and then I watched Girls' Generation stuff for a year. and I was like really into them. And then I started my YouTube channel, and then I learned all these other groups. Yeah. So that's my sentimental.
What's your hype one? BTS?
Yes.
I knew it!
Well, I don't know. BTS coming out with Fire is probably the hypest moment of my K-pop career, but a close second.
Oh, I remember that video. You were sitting on the couch at your friend's house. You're like, I'm so pumped. Like, all right, I'm just gonna start it. All right.
A close second would probably be Blackpink's debut.
Blackpink in your area?
Because I love Blackpink. And I watched the behind the scenes making video today, and I got emotional.
Oh, I didn't want to watch that because it had the song in it, and I'm like, I don't want to hear the song yet.
Well, it's not the full song. It's like parts of it, but
I know. I heard it's slow.
It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful.
So to finish up, then my all-time favorite K-pop moment would be when I got into boy groups, and I say that because everyone knows that I love Girls' Day. They're my all-time. Shut up. They're my all-time babes, and I only listened to girl groups for about a year.
Yes, you did.
And I would not dabble into guy groups. I'm like, I don't do that.
Wow,
I only do girls.
I started the other way around.
And about a year into it, I heard GOT7's A.
Hey!
It was so catchy, and Young Jay's amazing, and it just got me into the whole realm of boy groups that I never opened the door to before.
We're gonna fly.
And so after that, I kind of just went on this boy group binge.
Gonna fly.
Okay, Bryson. Unless you're gonna cover
Bryson, that song's copyrighted, Bryson.
You're copyrighted, Chance.
Well,
wow.
Okay.
Okay, well that was our podcast biased views, guys.
Thank you to everyone listening, and especially thank you to ChanceMPOD. I already forgot what that stands for, but thank you for joining us and giving us your presence. We will link his channel in the description down below.
Guys, go check out his channel if not subscribed yet. I'm sure most of you are, though, because he's kind of blowing up really fast. And
I guess. Kinda, not really.
No, you are.
You are.
But, as always, remember, this is our first episode, and this is everyone has their own opinions, so please show some love down below. You can give us some
it's kind of called biased views.
Yeah, but some people don't catch on very fast, like me. So, so thank you everyone for listening, and we'll see you later.
With a brand new guest next time. So
Reggie, slide in the DMs!
Bye-bye.
Bye.